DMV. This is your host. This is the one and only Ron Parker. Back again in the stew. Back again at another episode 37. I got my boys in here. I got my main man, Marlon. What it do? You know what I'm saying? I got a new up and coming co-host guest. You know what I'm saying? My man Erick. How you doing?
Stop with y'all.
Hey man, we just here today. How y'all fellas doing? How everything going on?
Good, going good. It's going cool with all the coronavirus stuff.
Yeah, man, it's getting crazy. You know, I'm just hoping everybody, stay safe. Doing every type of protocol to like keep all the
Gotta stay clean.
things away. Yeah, man. Just first of all, like, how do y'all feel about everything that's going on with like the epidemic that's just like hitting the whole world?
It's crazy for sure. Like, people just basically going crazy along with the media feeding people minds with stuff that making them go crazy.
Right.
When it's like basics, washing hands, staying clean, sanitize stuff. It's real simple, but people making everything more harder than what it got to be, apparently.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I just feel
social media don't help.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Man, you know what else is crazy? And then by far with us always, having a topic, always having a podcast episode doing about sports, it's crazy how this whole thing that is going on, it's just backfiring from a lot of things in the world evolve around with like events and sports and things like that, especially starting off with the NBA being canceled, indefinitely. How do y'all feel about that initially, and with all the other things that's been going on so courageously?
I mean, with the NBA being gone right now, it do hurt because like that's what everybody looking forward to on the weekends. Like, if you was staying in the house, you was going to be watching the NBA late night Saturday night games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like it either. It ain't the same. It ain't even just basketball. They canceled all the sports.
Yeah, the XFL too. I was watching that. That started. That was going good.
Yeah,
right.
They canceled
the DC Defender.
They
Now
canceled.
we in the house for 2 weeks with no sports,
Right.
no nothing.
Right.
I mean, we could watch reruns, but that ain't gonna do nothing for too long.
Yeah.
But yeah, I miss it.
It ain't the same.
I miss it. Yeah.
That's not the same.
And then right around the playoffs, we don't even know if we're going to get the playoffs. What's going on with that? Most likely don't.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, this was the year we was looking forward to.
Oh yeah.
Everybody.
Mostly the majority of the league is healthy right now.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
only person I can think of that was majorly playing a factor in the playoffs that's gone is probably like Clay being gone right now.
Yeah.
Right, because Steph came
Everybody
back.
else,
Steph came back.
KD too though. KD out.
Yeah,
Kyrie not coming back.
Yeah.
It's still some out there.
Blake Griffin, got some other players.
Yeah, man, nobody worry about the Pistons.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
We talking about
No, I mean just more players around. Just like it's
Yeah.
gone for the season.
they're
But
Rose Bowling though, so yeah, they still
For
got
sure.
him. He's
For sure.
balling. They just lost Andre Drummond.
Went to the
so-
Cavs.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna see none of that. we ain't gonna see none
we ain't
of
gonna
that.
see none of that. We ain't gonna see March Madness, fellas.
March
Maryland
nothing.
was just announced as
Nothing.
Big East champions, and now they can't even prove themselves in March Madness. How you feel about that?
Right. I don't like it. Same with the basketball.
Same with
Yeah.
women's. They
Yeah.
won Big Ten. Big East Conference. So I feel like.
But I mean, like they say, it's needed.
Mhm.
It's needed. Because if they was to have it, then more people was to catch it. It would be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Why didn't they? You know what I'm saying? So you got to.
Others going around.
Yeah.
Even with beginning of the leagues with like NFL, Major League can't even do spring practice and NFL. They're doing free agency, but not as in like signing. They're
Not
just
the
agreeing.
Well,
to,
they
like,
did stop sending like scouts out and stuff like that.
yeah, they can't even do OTAs, mini camps.
Mm-hmm.
Teams can't get organized together. They may delay or pass the draft.
That's the proper
to a later
procedure.
date.
The
So
world got tape right now. The country got tape.
yeah,
with
for sure.
this virus though,
Mhm.
it is really in the way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
A lot of good things right now.
Yeah, well, we ain't gonna get too depressed. We're gonna make sure we, keep faith. Make sure that we stay confident about this whole situation, and we just stay safe at that.
We just need our sports back. That's all we saying.
For sure. But we could always talk about it. We could always have debates. That's why, you know, I got my boy Erick, you know, coming in here. You know, got my main man Marlon.
Last thing about that, though.
What's up?
How y'all feel about? Cause somebody said something about this. How y'all feel about only, like publicly, only NBA players catching it?
I mean, it's some NFL players. And
like Sean Payton, he just quit.
Yeah, but he a coach.
Some NFL players, I probably got it. I don't know. It's like
I haven't heard of any. I heard like a coach, a manager, but that was it. Not no players. But it's a lot of NBA players contracting. You know what I'm saying? Because they travel consistently. You know what I'm saying? So you can't even keep track of where they might quote it at. They travel consistently.
I feel like that's how Kevin Durant got it.
Yeah,
like, you gotta keep traveling on that. So
right. Then, if it came from China, if it did, I'm just speaking hypothetically. If it did,
it could be people from like
he's in New York. You know what I'm
Olympics
saying?
from like, you know what I'm saying, like across the seas catching it.
Yeah.
So I mean,
that's the last thing about that. How y'all feel about that though?
It's really, you know, crazy to me, bro. I mean, it's the range just by me thinking of it. The NBA players, you know, you're seeing day by day with new reports of seeing people starting to catch, you know, COVID-19, and by that fact, seeing it through those where you see like celebrities, you know, getting it, and seeing it from like people just living, as far as just non-celebrities or non-famous, you know, it's just kind of crazy on just how people can't really discover on how to get testing for, you know, them type of like symptoms.
Do you feel like they should publicly put it out?
For sure.
You do?
For sure, yeah.
For celebrities?
For everybody. I feel like
I feel like the celebrities are all getting tested first though.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, for them to
like they're tested.
Because if you want to be technical about it, like it's way worse diseases out here than this. You know what I'm saying?
Sure, went to swine flu, Ebola.
Right. So
like
when they promote it, like like think about it, like if you look on the Bleach Report when they had KD up on the joint, it's like breaking news. KD has been tested.
It's like back to back, full slayers.
Yeah, it's like
the first one they announced KD.
It's like y'all making it seem like this man about to die or something. Like people about to die of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like
put the world in an uproar.
Yeah.
When they do stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like years ago they had an epidemic with the flu, but we ain't gonna talk about all that. But this crazy though. This crazy.
Definitely is.
Well,
it's crazy.
I wanted to make sure, you know, we can transition to like a more like calmer, you know, conversation.
Yeah.
You know, make sure we stay a little positive about this situation with the whole epidemic. But
I think it's gonna get better.
Yeah, it's gonna get back good. Once it's done, we're gonna look back and be like, thank God it's over. We ain't gotta go through this. You know, but
it's really only kids and like older people, like elderly people.
Yeah,
that's like
that's a scary thing though. I mean, in reality,
and if you already got something.
Yeah, but in reality, you still don't want no other like family member or person that you.
Yeah, you don't want nobody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But my thing is, as we get into things, let's get into like more of the basketball before it ended. You know, this season being suspended. You know what I'm saying? Big Wizard fan over here.
Yes, sir.
I want to know
Wiz
like.
Kid for sure.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Big Wiz Kid, all that. But I just wanted to know from your opinion, how do you feel about like the overall season with the 2019-2020 Washington Wizards?
Overall, this season, I was just riding with the season, to be honest. Cause you know Wall is out indefinitely this year, so like, ain't too much hope I can have, like high hopes going into the season.
Oh yeah.
Trusting like. Got the new rookie, Rui Hachimura.
Oh yeah.
He cool, he's solid.
I feel like he's solid.
Yeah, solid little prospect. We're gonna work on him.
Troy Brown's on the
Troy Brown, still trying to develop him.
Yeah. Then you got my boy
we'll work around the edges.
Mo Wagner.
Oh yeah, Mo Wagner. I love Mo Wagner.
Yeah.
I love Mo Wagner.
You're welcome.
Oh yeah, he did come from Lakers. Yeah, that little trade he did. But Manga also.
How did you feel about Isaiah Thomas starting?
Isaiah Thomas
season up until when he got traded.
To be honest, it was like a hit or miss with him, cause it's like he can deliver on offense for sure, but when it came to defense, every time at the end of the stretch of games, it'll always fall on him. The mismatch with him, they take advantage of that score game.
Okay.
Like every time, I've seen it happen so many times.
Yeah.
My thing
it was like. It is what it is. Like
my thing is, what's going on with y'all that's throwing me off, bro, is y'all main man Scott Brooks.
Scott Brooks? Oh yeah, I definitely think it's time for the coaching change.
And shout out to my boy Nicky Bonds, you know what I'm saying, too.
Cause Scott, he too much of he too much of a player's coach. Like,
for sure.
It worked at OKC, but it's not working over here.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they came up together in OKC. He already was established when he went to Wizards. So he tried to, instead of doing what worked, because they was drafted with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get what I'm saying? That makes sense?
No, I do.
Like, it's different when somebody come to you and you get to figure them out because y'all just building a relationship versus you going somewhere new and you trying to force that same thing, but it's like it's not the same because they already had a foundation before you came. You know what I'm saying? You trying to switch it up and bring this, what you already did over there, it's not going to always work. You know, but Wizards Jolly got a good team though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They got a team. It's a lot of games they done lost by 1 or 2, 3 points. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got a good team.
Your boy, Bradley.
Yeah. And I told him, we was in here one day, we was talking about, on the last podcast, I think. Wow. We was talking about him then making the All-Star game. Yeah. And I said, watch after the break. I said, he gonna go off, because he deserved it. There's no reason.
They had 2 50-point games.
Man, I told him. He came out
they may been losing with him, but it's these are great games.
Yeah, back to back.
Like that time today, he displaying, bro. It's
that's why when Ball come back, it's gonna be different. Bro.
Shout out to
Ball being out was a blessing because Bill got to develop his game as an all-star.
I know.
So when Ball come back, they both gonna have that when they was comparing them to Clay and Steph, they really gonna be them in their own little ways. Clef and State shooters, but they dirty. You know what I'm saying? They gonna take it to you. Bill can shoot though. Don't get it twisted, but they gonna take it to you. You know what I'm saying? They aggressive, they like that. But watch when Wall come back, they gonna be something to watch. And then the team gonna switch up when Wall come back.
See, at that
they
point,
gonna make some trades and make some.
You know
switches.
When Wall was cooking back then, Bill still ain't really hit his peak like how he is right
exactly.
now.
So that time out,
way different a little.
And my thing is, I don't know if Wall will come back and still, bring that same consistency to what the team's doing by themselves. I mean, Bill leading the way.
But
you know what I'm saying?
You think
because you got to remember Wall was leading in the
back in
the
time when Wall was taking over for that team, it was with a bunch of old players. Veterans.
He had
there was no young guys how it is right now.
Making Gortat look good.
The team, he got people contracts back. Trevor Booker, come on, bro. He was bro, he was cooking with anybody.
This joint keep going on.
Making anybody good.
Yeah.
So if he do this with a bunch of new young guys with his fast-paced game, because he a fast-paced type of player, he like to attack all the time. Mm-hmm. Bro, it's gonna come together real well.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
And then you got Bertans, bro.
But I just
that guy's a shooter. That's a marksman right there, bro.
I want the whole league with this time off. This is me speaking if we have a season. If the season come back. Let's say the season come back and they say, okay, because there's still teams like the Trailblazers fighting for that 8th spot. They got a chance to make it with the amount of games left. So you got to take all that into consideration.
Yeah. You
know what I'm saying? So it's you don't know what they're going to do. But if they was to, let's say, they say bring the season back, but they just ended later on. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But keep the same amount of games. Let's say they was to do that. That'll look good. You know what I'm saying? Short summer, but oh well,
Right.
Y'all had y'all time off with this break.
Besides with the Wizards and everything like that, who else did y'all see, moving forward, if the season was to ever come back, if the playoff was to start, how would that, end? Who got surprising teams in the playoffs that you see in the standings now?
OKC.
Yeah, they nice.
I got them, but they would have made some noise.
Who's the 8th seed?
I think it was
because the Pelicans was 9th. I know they had a chance. I think it's the Grizzlies, if I'm not mistaken. It might be the Grizzlies.
I think it was the Grizzlies. Yeah.
Was it the Grizzlies? It was kind of tight over there.
Yeah. But I don't know. In the West, I really don't see nobody. I see Lakers going all the way. I don't see no surprises. If anything, like you said, the Thunder, that's a sneaky team. But I would say other than them, the Mavericks. The Mavericks.
Magic and Nets, they tied 7th and 8th seed.
Yeah.
I feel like
the Mavericks.
If Houston get everything straight with their defense and the front court defending, then I feel like there's nothing in the way. But as far as that goes, I mean, the depending on, you know, who gets the ball more between James and Russ. I mean, that's already been like established like most of the season, but with that going down, like in that final shot or winning, you know, that crunch time.
They don't have no good big like.
I feel you. I feel you.
Mm-hmm. Like that took a really hit to they. Like, did you not see the reason
they
being
beat the
blessed by like
Lakers.
40 points?
Yeah.
Like first quarters, things like that. Like
they beat the Lakers.
That's one game though.
But you know what they did when they did that? They basically saying y'all gotta outscore us. You see what I'm saying? They know when they let him go, they don't have a big man to protect the paint, but they basically saying, okay, y'all might got an advantage right there, but y'all still got to stop us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because regardless, they got an advantage on offense. Defense they lack, but they can always get a stop on defense and come down and score. And if you're not scoring more than them, you still can lose. That's the advantage right there that people not paying attention to. It's like chess, but it's like, what if you got a big man like a Karl Anthony Towns, he hot one night, who gonna stop him? Or somebody that actually can ball down there where it don't matter. You too small, I'm going to take advantage. Because if Shaq was playing, they're not doing that. Somebody like Shaq, they're not doing that. Them old heads that used to play back then, like a Charles Barkley or...
They playing that strong ball.
Yeah, like, they going down there. What? DJ Tucker at the center?
Yeah, like they was going to bully
crazy.
They were going to bully him.
Right. And somebody was saying, they said they went to a game, and they went to a Pacers game, and they said, what's his name? The center for the Pacers.
Center for the Pacers?
Miles Turner. Yeah. Said he didn't touch the paint all game. Outside at the three-point line, mid-range, one just shoot the ball. What are you doing? I don't care how good you are shooting. You 7 feet, you need to be down there. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with the league now. That's why I love my squad. I love my squad because all them boys down there, we ain't got no center. I'm talking about the Lakers. We don't got no center that can back down and do nothing crazy, but they work. They get them boards and they in that paint, they get them buckets like you supposed to. Mm-hmm. And that's just like what people not paying attention to. We ain't got no skill big men, but they work. You hear me? Like they work.
Dwight Howard, he still got like
And then he with LeBron, they the same age.
He had like a couple bad seasons with other teams.
Yeah.
It's like when he came back to the Wizards. Matter of fact, the Charlotte? We was playing with them?
Mm-hmm.
With Kemba?
He went to the Hawks. He went to the Hawks.
Over there.
Mm-hmm. I don't even remember all the teams he went to. But when he was with us last time, like they said, he was hurt, but he was doing all right to be hurt. Mm-hmm. But they was just like bashing him because he was beefing with Kobe low key.
Right.
But really, he was playing. Back hurting. If my back hurting, I'm doing my job that I do. I don't be feeling like doing it. And he running up and down the court, and whoever he got, the biggest person on that team. Right. So it's like, he did all right for that, but he back now. Yeah. And you got to think him and LeBron the same age. So if he's saying LeBron doing that, that's going to inspire him. Like if he can do this, I can work. That's why they're like, oh, he looking good because he got LeBron right there. That's motivation. Because LeBron work out a full workout before every game. Yeah. So I was about to say my boys look good, but
for sure.
Like I said before, we ain't gonna see none of that. We ain't gonna see none of that.
I know this supposed to be y'all.
Man.
I feel like my
this was that. Yeah.
My fan is supposed to be y'all.
I'm gonna be honest. Like I stopped watching the games for a little bit because I really just want to wait for the playoffs. Like when the playoffs start, and you see really people, because the only difference between the playoffs and the regular season is the defense. That's when the defense come in, and you really see that.
For real, like both teams be going bucket, like back to back, like the whole beginning. Of the
but
game
when you realize, okay, we might lose, it might that 5th, 6th, 7th game, depending on like when you down 3-2 or. You're going to see that defense. You're going to see that intensity change because then they got something to play for. Right. And that's what I like to see. When someone on the line, that give you that extra little...
That extra edge.
Yeah.
That's a kick. Right.
We ain't, man.
That'd be the best thing about players.
I was just about to ask y'all that before we got into the NBA segment. What y'all been doing on your quarantine time? Like, y'all been like just cooling, watching a lot of highlights?
I ain't had no quarantine time. I ain't had no quarantine time.
Man.
I ain't had no day to sit.
My little quarantine time. Just been playing that Warzone. That new Warzone from Call of Duty.
Which one? You be playing like Battle Royale?
Yes, sir.
I've been playing that one, the first one.
In my opinion, this is like way better than most of the Battle Royales that came. Yes, for sure.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
I wanted to talk about that too, matter of fact, because he always was into his games. Like,
sure. He
knows his games.
That always been my little thing right there.
I be going to the stores. I'll be knowing what to get.
Then you got the Xbox, the new PS5 and Xbox Series.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
That was something I was going to ask near the end, but forget it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get into it. You know what I'm saying? The new PlayStation 5 had just it came out like what this year coming up.
I think it do.
It's coming up. I mean, it was probably coming up this year, and the Xbox just released the new Xbox latest version, the Xbox Series X. I feel like honestly, bro, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you, and I've been rocking with Microsoft for a minute. That Xbox Series X look like some shit, but you know what I'm saying, playing in it, I feel like it would be more beneficial just due to more memory space. I feel like better resolution. It will give you, better pixel on games and stuff. I feel like the things that Microsoft do better than Sony do. You know what I'm saying? You just got to rock with Microsoft, but the way that it don't look, bro, compared to the PS5,
not a thing.
It looks stupid, bro. That don't look like a whole heating box, like just. That don't look retarded.
Well, Microsoft multiplayer is gonna always it's always more fun on the Microsoft on Xbox than it is on P4.
Yeah, for sure.
Like PlayStation. But you know the thing with the flaw with PlayStation 5?
What's up?
You're not gonna be able to play games backwards compatible, like how with the Xbox One that you can do now.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can't do that for no P1, P2, P3 games. Versus the new Xbox.
Yeah, they've been doing that. I don't like that. Like for P3, I think for P3 you could. For P3, I think you could play PlayStation 2 games. I think you could.
No, I think you can.
But other than that, like the P4, you can't play nothing before that. And then they're going to keep doing it. They want you to buy them new games. Yeah. They know people will keep them old games and keep playing them.
You know, they really do it. Like, most of their games be like exclusives. PlayStation on. They do a lot of games that PlayStation. Be good games though.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I understand.
You know, one
I'm looking at them now. I see what you're talking about. The Xbox.
The Xbox Series. Yeah,
I want to see how tall it would be though, because they just see this picture right here.
I don't think it's gonna be that like.
Bro, it's probably be taller than this microphone.
Yeah. But I mean, I actually, when you think about it though, when you setting it up, that's actually not bad. Like, you know what I'm saying? You put it right on the stand, don't take up as much space.
I mean, okay, so
the old one was like more like this. This one is more.
So look. If you have your TV, you're imagining if you having a TV stand where you got the Xbox Series X on the bottom row, or unless you got a TV that just fit on the wall, and you got your Xbox right there with your systems. Because that zone is in a way like.
But let's say you got something like that, the TV on the dresser like that. You know what I'm saying? And the dresser not that wide though. The fact that it stand up, you'll have that space versus it being wide. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, hey, it is what it is. But one game I'm anticipating for is that new Madden. Madden 21 is coming up. Just due to the fact with like the NFL going crazy.
Is Chase Young on the skins?
For sure. You know,
they already talking about the new Madden.
No, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying for all the NFL is looking so crazy. You got Stephon Diggs going to Buffalo, Todd Gurley going to Atlanta, DeAndre Hopkins got traded out of nowhere, you know what I'm saying? Tom Brady to the Bucks.
Hey, everybody's about to be using Tampa Bay on that now.
You know what I'm
saying? You ain't never seen nobody using paper.
But you know what I'm thinking?
You're about to see people using Tampa Bay.
You know what I'm thinking now?
What's up?
Because Tom Brady, how old is Tom Brady? I might be wrong. He what,
42?
43?
Yeah.
So, okay.
He'll be 44 this year.
They just signed a 2 year?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
And he been with the Patriots almost 20 years, right? So I feel like he gonna retire with the Bucks, and I feel like he looked at, okay, I'm a free agent now. I can go wherever I want. Why not retire in Florida? You know what I'm saying? That's not Miami, but it's close.
Is that where you from?
Huh?
That way.
I don't know where you from, but like you retiring in Tampa, that's a nice little area. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's why he chose that team, because the area. You know what I'm saying? Because he could have went anywhere. But why not there?
Yeah.
And then they got a nice little foundation.
All they was missing was a quarterback.
Yeah.
Their defense was solid. Offense.
Right. And he saw that. That's like when Kawhi went to the Raptors. Everybody was like, why he go there? But he saw the talent. And look what they did.
See what they could do.
Mm-hmm.
Potential was definitely
the thing is though, I just don't feel like Tampa Bay may not have that line just as superior as when he had it in New England. But I feel like Bruce Arians is not like one of those what they call it, like a sloppy coach. You know, I feel like he one of them coaches gonna get him right, put him in the system, and he gonna work with him, and he gonna make sure like he get every tangible, you know what I'm saying, down pat. I mean, he got all the weapons that he needs.
Right, but you gotta
better than New England.
You gotta look at Tom Brady like the LeBron of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Anytime LeBron go to a team, what they say? Let's not even gonna say that. Anytime LeBron get a new coach, what they say? Oh, LeBron already the coach of the team. LeBron already the one making all the decisions, right? So what you think Tom Brady gonna do?
He's not gonna do.
I'm not gonna say he making all the decisions, but you don't think but you don't think he gonna be? Come on, brother. Everybody on the team they gonna respect Tom Brady.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's Tom
so
Brady. It's
of
Tom
course.
Brady.
So my point is, his IQ is gonna be there. So my point is, he gonna have a say so in that coaching room.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So let's say the coach is like, I'm just backing up your point. You said the coach might not be able to do. Let's say he fucking up. He can help him out. You know what I'm saying? They can work together. You know what I'm saying? Like. Because it's Tom Brady.
You know something, bro? The weapons that's over there, like Tampa Bay, I feel like those are way better receiving core than it was over there in New England.
Oh, for sure.
So, like,
sure.
bro, he's about to do damage.
Yeah.
Like, I feel bad whoever in that division, bro. Like,
and that's a good point, though.
That's a good division.
But look, that's a great point he just made. Because look at what he was doing with them. You see what I'm saying?
They still went far.
Exactly, and look at what he got now.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, come on now.
New England.
It was wild card and it lost to Tennessee.
Yeah, they lost to Tennessee.
It was crazy. I remember.
Yeah, they didn't prepare for Mark Henry though.
It was crazy.
That was just he had. What he
that's
had?
what's
Do something.
That's what they run so good right there.
Derrick Henry. My bad. I keep saying Mark Henry. That's the wrestler. Derrick Henry. Nobody was prepared for that. By the time he faced the Chiefs and they lost, they was already ready. They was ready for it because he already did it twice. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that was just one of them. That was just a misfortune for them. They weren't ready for that. You can't. You know what I'm saying? If let's say they planning for the quarterback the whole time, and then you see this big dude just come on and he running like that. You ain't prepared for that. You gotta prepare for that, bro. You gotta mentally be ready for something like that. And they won. He ran through them.
Like 6 foot.
Yeah, a dog.
Running straight through everybody.
Yeah, you gotta prepare for that.
Man, you got.
And they beat the Raiders. They beat the Ravens right after that. You see what I'm saying?
How do y'all feel about that whole like, you know what I'm saying, conflict with that coach from Houston? Bill O'Brien, when he had traded DeAndre, when he told him he compared him to Aaron Hernandez, and also had said
something about his wife, right?
Yeah, no, something about his baby mother.
His baby mother, right?
Practice and things like that. Shout out to my boy Mike Curry from Curry in the Pot. I don't know, who recently just talked about it in the latest episode. You know what I'm saying? I asked him about it for the whole segment, and I just wanted to ask y'all about the same thing on how y'all feel about that whole issue and everything.
I know it had to be something stupid that happened with like.
Yeah, it's always something behind closed doors.
Randomly just happened like that. It's like what? It's
behind closed doors.
One of the best private. Come on, bro. You just don't let that go. Like you don't rush past it.
Yeah,
sure. Like come on, bro. Like.
But that shows you how naive some people is. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause what's the name of the coach that the Panthers just let go?
We got him. Ron Rivera.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing that the players used to stress was that his main thing was to keep the players family oriented. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he used to bring his family to the games, and not the games. Yeah, the games of course, but the practices.
Yeah, they said they do that.
They used to come to the practices. You know what I'm saying? And I guess the higher up didn't like that, but it's like, why is he gonna make more money? He gonna make more money. Amari Cooper. So he took that $100 million, but it's more money coming on the side. That he gonna make more than that extra little $20 million that they took over.
I mean, that he see the potential.
He got paid regardless.
Right. Regardless. That's money.
He sees the more, you know what I'm saying, prolific opportunity for him to get a better chance.
Familiar with the organization as well.
Yeah.
So
you know, familiar. You got comfortable. Yeah. You know what I'm saying. You in a trio with him and
he played good. He played great.
Let me ask you this though.
Yeah.
What's up?
It was talks about Jameis Winston coming to the Redskins for a backup. How would you feel about that?
They said Cam Newton was about to be a backup.
Well, you seen the Jameis Winston for sure.
That's not happening.
You don't think that?
I don't think.
Well, hypothetically speaking, if it was to happen, how would you feel about Jameis Winston backing up passes?
In my opinion about it, I feel is that, you know what I'm saying, we wouldn't really get a quarterback like that just because we know where Jameis Winston is in the stages of his career. I mean, he just came from the team that he just got drafted from, already trying to prove that he's still a first starting quarterback. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to break down or, you know what I'm saying, try to, you know, redevelop, you know, Dwayne Haskins' skills when we're trying to, like, get him ready and, you know, hopefully lead him to be our franchise quarterback as they claim.
He gonna do it. I believe he can do it.
I mean, if Daniel Snyder pushing in, you know what I'm saying, emphasis to the staff and the the scouting, to tell them, yeah, we need to get Dwayne Haskins. Why get a quarterback like Jameis Winston at that point? At that point, you might as well just find trade value for Dwayne Haskins and then get Jameis Winston and then probably drive like a little late 6th, 7th round of quarterback. I mean, I feel like that the Redskins should just pump the brake, look at the quarterback that's on the free agency. You know, it's still some good quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? Not taking nothing away from Jameis Winston, but I feel like if we was to get him, that would be a slap in the face to Dwayne Haskins, in my opinion.
Yeah, it would.
You know.
But I think he'll have a good season though. I think
no, for sure.
Like
I'm not taking nothing away. No, I'm not taking the skill away.
He had bad eye vision.
I'm not taking the skill away. I'm just
like that was the reason for most of them bad picks.
Yeah, I'm just promoting the fact that I feel like Jameis Winston will probably be in a race with Dwayne Haskins, and it won't show, but in the locker room, it'll probably like be somewhere where when he gets his chance, I feel like he's gonna take it and he's just gonna go with it. And then Ron Rivera may just fall in love. I feel like Ron Rivera is them type of like coaches. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't like John Gruden where like his man get hurt, his other boy get in, and then you know what I'm saying, his man get back, he gonna pull him in like Copa Coy or something like that.
That's that problem.
Yeah. It's funny how he went to New York too.
Yeah, John.
But I was like, I ain't gonna worry about him.
Yeah. I'm like, that's nothing.
But you know, we here with it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because regardless, the Redskins ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing.
Hey,
regardless of who's that quarterback, the Redskins ain't gonna do nothing anyway.
You know what?
That's just crazy because before last season started, right?
Right.
Y'all remember all of this. In the off season, what was y'all ranked in defense before the season started? What was y'all ranked?
It was like in the low 20s,
what?
30s.
Like low 20s.
Yeah.
No, that's not my question. I said before this season started. I'm tripping. The season that just ended.
Right.
Before that season started.
Right.
What was y'all ranked in defense? Remember y'all was ranked like number 2 or number 3. In the off season before the season started, I'm talking about before the preseason of last year. Before y'all played, yes y'all was. When y'all was ranked in the preseason.
In what, 2007?
No.
That was the last time we had a.
No, remember who y'all just get on defense? Y'all just got a safety.
I think he's talking about the time when we had like swearing to the flight marshals, all that stuff was going on.
No, this was
the beginning of the season.
Yes, at the beginning of last season.
Yeah, that's the beginning.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
That's probably our line they was talking about. If anything.
Yeah, that's probably.
They was talking about y'all defense all around. They was saying y'all defense was ranked like number 2. It was in top 5 though. I promise you. It was in top 5 before the season started though, not during the season. And remember, y'all was so hyped. Oh, and then what happened?
I'm not saying.
And then what happened? That's all I'm saying.
Hey, this shit gotta really be different though. Y'all know what we always say. But
Look. I'm saying.
Like it's a whole new culture now.
Projection. You're going based off of projection from what any other analysis said.
Yeah.
But in the stats to before where it started, nobody was upper ranked. When the season had just begun and then it went on, we was in the lowest ranks.
But but I'm talking about the people that do let's say for example, like when the Heat first got together. So before the season started, you got your people like Stephen A. maybe, your ESPN, and they was just making their predictions basically. Oh, this team is projected to make this.
They made some bad rhetorical predictions.
Yeah, exactly, my point. But Redskins fans was going with it, I'm telling you.
Nah, bro, because I remember there was this one guy on Twitter, bro. He did like it was like an NFL Network page.
Yeah.
He did like predicting the Skins record.
Yeah.
That's going like 3-14. People going bashing him,
right, and that's
people
what happened.
Bashing him, and that's exactly what we did. Only won like 3 or 2 games.
Bro.
I'm like, that's crazy.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but you know what I'm
Cowboys too. I ain't gonna.
Hey, we gonna talk about them. We gonna talk about them. You know what I'm saying?
They gotta get it together.
They gonna do something.
Yeah.
But hey, look, go ahead real quick. You know what I'm saying? Quick 2-3 minutes. Convo about Redskins, what they doing for agency and how you feel about it.
I feel about it.
Yeah.
I'm getting tired of these defensive signings, bro. I need a tight end. I need a tight end signing. If not, but we better begin one in the draft.
Who was y'all last good tight end?
Our last good tight end, Jordan Reed.
Jordan Reed.
Okay.
Chris Cooley before him.
Okay, that's
no. Fred Davis.
Okay.
And then
Fred Davis.
Okay. I remember Chris Cooley. That was my guy. I like Chris Cooley. I don't like the Skins, but I like Chris Cooley. Chris Cooley.
You know, we had that white tight end, like Logan Paul.
He wasn't good.
He was cool.
He wasn't good.
He sounded like a country odd.
You know what was good in? In goalpost offense. And no play actions. He sit down, 3 stands, boom. Catch the ball. Like, no, he wasn't good.
Sorry.
He was a good blocker.
Yeah.
He was good in the run game.
That's what Jordan Reed don't do, block.
You know who's better than him? Now it's Paul, and he started as a wide receiver.
Now it's Paul?
Yeah.
And he kept getting hurt.
But to be honest, in the NFL, it's all about physicality. Because remember, we was in here, and I said, don't be surprised if the Titans beat the Patriots. Because I said the Titans gonna bring that physicality, and look what they did. I ain't really expecting to beat them, but I was just like, don't be surprised because they physicality.
And they good play style too, though. Like,
yeah.
What we was basically doing before Alex Smith got hurt.
I feel like that's
like, controlling the game.
I feel like Ron Rivera is starting to build that team into like that. Where we're gonna be physical. You know what I'm saying? Hard running.
It's gonna be a little different.
Remember that first game?
Bro.
Yeah, but the weapons, I feel like it's going to take some time to get. You know, it's just not going to come just as soon.
Y'all say that every year.
No, it's not coming. I'm saying that just because I know.
In my opinion, bro, they got a nice receiving core, like young receiving core that can develop.
On paper, the Redskins have had great teams. Like on paper, it just sometimes might be coaching or close games, but it just don't never work out. Same with the Cowboys. We have our flaws too, but it's like on paper, every team, you know what I'm saying, be looking good. It just got to perform. That's why the Titans did what they did. On paper, everybody slept on them, but they went out there and did what they had to do. And, they lost to the Chiefs. That ain't a bad loss. They weren't even supposed to look at that. Nobody expected them to even make it to the Chiefs.
Nobody expected them to get past the Patriots in the first place.
Right. Then the Ravens after that. So it's like, anybody could be a great team. It ain't about really.
Earl Thomas to like a lead blocker.
Yeah.
Not saying that. That's when like this game was over.
Mm-hmm. Just got to go out there and perform. That's
it. Wow. Other than most of their receivers dropping passes. So I hope they get a receiver in the draft or something, bro.
Yeah.
Hollywood needs some help along with them.
Yeah, it's coming.
A lot of these teams just need better linemen on offense or defense. Either or. A lot of these teams just need to work on that. Because if you ain't putting pressure on the quarterback or ain't stopping pressure from your quarterback, it ain't going to work.
But yeah, the signings, bro.
It's been chill. I like it because, we're not going crazy. We're not going stupid. We still got money.
We still got a lot of money left. I like that too. It's like we ain't doing nothing. We ain't just forcing it on nobody.
Right.
Because we still got number 2 pick in the draft left. We still got to figure out what we got to do with Trent Williams. See if we can get a second round or something off him. The way things going in the league now, D-Hop, what he got traded for, like a second and a fourth?
A second and a fourth, and David Johnson, who was basically a second running back.
And then for Stephon Diggs, he got traded for a first round? Like, that's OC.
Well, now, see, Buffalo, they had to give a lot. They gave up a first, second,
that's OC.
A 6,
that's a lot.
And then like a 7 for next
So
year.
when I see deals like that going on, and we got like a all-pro tight end like Trent Williams still, like, come on, man. Like, not tight end, but left tackle, like Trent Williams. He can come on mostly any team and be that best lineman on their team, bro.
Right.
Like, come on, man. We can get something off of him. At least a second. I would like a second. Because we don't have a second in the draft.
Right. Who y'all want the Redskins to get? Which y'all pick?
For the second?
Who else?
For the first round?
Who else?
Chase. It's a no-brainer. What you mean?
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, look, I'll be honest with you, Eric.
Isaiah Simmons.
I'll be honest with you, Eric. I had to admit something on District Live Sports.
What?
You know what I'm saying? Everybody who's listening, I definitely didn't want us to get Chase at first. I wanted us to trade that pick and get some depth, get an extra first round pick.
Trade back for more picks.
For like an extra first round pick, get Jerron, get Jerron Thompson from Georgia, get like a receiver or something like that.
That's a great plan B.
But yeah, a lot of people feel like it's not a smart move, and then now that I look at it, I was like, dang, Ron Rivera, Jack Del Rio, the D-line, Deron Payne,
Iron defensive mindsets in the building for us to turn that down.
Adding him with Chase Young with Montez on the other end, you got Kerrigan backing up. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that now they ended the whole trade conversation with him and stuff like that. Like the front seven is there. The linebackers, you know, they got added on there. Yeah.
Got Reuben Foster coming back.
Yeah. Hopefully he come back. They're saying he was dealing with nerve damage in his knee when he.
He did say he's still trying to recover.
So he's still trying to recover. That's why we got all that depth in linebackers. That's what people was like wondering how we getting all these linebackers. He's fixing the depth in these holes of defense. You look at the holes. We ain't got no.
I really like no signing.
We have no.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's up?
Cornerbacks are needed. You need a good cornerback, but them linebackers and them safeties are important because they just like the ones that view the field.
Yeah.
The cornerbacks just got to pay attention to the receivers for real.
Yeah.
But the linebackers and the safeties are responsible for that gap in between. You know what I'm saying? Because your cornerbacks ain't always be able to stay there with your receivers, with them receivers. So you're going to need that help, and that's what they there for. So you need good linebackers and safeties because if they no good, then your defense wide open.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because you need them people to communicate and talk. That's why a lot of the great defenses had a great linebacker or safety.
Bro.
Yeah. Well, I say when
like you see with the 49ers, bro.
Exactly.
Bosa,
right?
Like, come on, bro. Like that can really repeat with the skins.
That's the last, and that's the last area we have to knock on. The secondary. The secondary isn't there.
Yeah. It ain't.
Well, just with Landon
Collins. Fuller though.
That's it though. I mean, you look at it. Okay, maybe we have some young.
Would you rather take Bradbury or Byron Jones?
Oh yeah, for sure. Brian Jones or Bradbury? Yes. I would definitely get Brian Jones first though.
But you would have paid. How much you would have paid him though? He was asking for a lot.
To what Miami paid, I think we could have matched that.
Okay.
We could have matched that, but only for that talent though. Not like just get throwing out like the Miami. Like they just they gave 3 years. $30 million to Eric Flowers, and they guaranteed him $15 million.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying. We would guarantee him 12. We only because we just know like what type of talent you are. Like just doing it 1 year. You did this 1 year. All your other years, like you would consider it as a bust. And now you just transitioning to a guard just because Bill Callahan fixed you to be a guard.
We did that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I just feel that like I'm good when you sign him because we got bro from Atlanta from guard. Then we got another tackle. So. At that point,
you got Wes Martin. They said he might step up like left guard. Or
yeah. I mean, or backup. You know what I'm saying? Like we got people who can compete now. We got this. All we need to do for the last part of our team fix the style positions. I mean the skill positions. Wide receiver, tight end. We don't have another position starter unless we're gonna rock with either your boy Kevin Harmon or Steve Sims at opposing.
I really feel like Kelvin Harmon going to develop, bro. Like you don't think so? Like
I mean, but as they expect him to, I don't know. Not like how Terry McLaurin.
Gotta give it time.
Yeah, gotta give it time.
Because you gotta think during the off season, you gotta think. People think the off season is just time for players to just be working out every day. You gotta think during the season they travel a lot. Football is different because they get 6 days in between. Unless you might play a Monday, one we go Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, 6 days in between these games. Right. So that off season is really their time to spend time with their family. But in the midst of that, they try to work out and develop their game. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot they try to do during that time. So it's like some players can do it, but you just gotta have that drive. But off season ain't just for everybody just to work out. A lot of people just go through their off season on vacation. They don't work out till the training start.
That's what the
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Ryan Bulls. Doing stupid stuff, bro.
He got him a year.
That was hurting to see that.
Got him a year deal.
That's what my star cornerback supposed to be doing. Like he's out playing around.
Yeah. That's why you got to salute players that do it consistently for a long time because it ain't easy as they make it look. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say people take advantage of guys like LeBron. You know what I'm saying? What Kobe did, what Dirk did, Tim Duncan, them type guys. Like people take advantage of them. Even like on football, you could say like a Ray Lewis or Ed Reed. They play on defense, so they the ones hitting. So being consistent at that long, it's a lot of guys that come and go. Yeah, that's you know what I'm saying? Like, like it's hard to stay consistent. Like think about it, you got to work out damn near every day for 15. I'm gonna say 15 years in football, probably 10, 15 years in football. But like in the league, a lot of guys play 20 years or 18. But you got to work out damn near every day. I'm gonna say minimum 3-4 times a week for all these years. Like that's not easy to do. It's not easy to do. Everybody can't.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and go to the next segment real quick. Talk about who the best coming out. You know, DC, DMV period. You know, I've been going back and forth. Been wanting to hit on this combo now, and I just added on to this podcast for this episode. I just wanted to bring up to you first.
Yes.
My man Marlon. I know.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the best coming out of DC as of right now?
DC.
DC.
Strictly DC.
District of Columbia.
District of Columbia. Who I think is the best? I'm gonna say No Savage.
Here we go.
I'm
gonna say No Savage because if you think about it, I wouldn't. Don't think about nobody that crank. I'm not talking about nobody just crank. It's a lot of dudes in DC that crank. But I'm talking about somebody that's hot right now, that's buzzing, that's consistently making good music. You know what I'm saying? Other than maybe Riff, you got JG Riff. You got you can't even say you can't say Ant Glizzy. It ain't that many. I can't even think of nobody. Like it's JG Riff.
And Glizzy, he definitely had his moments.
Who else out there in the city? You can say Baby 50, but I don't think he up there with them yet. Shelly like been doing it longer than them. You know what I'm saying? She been doing it for some years.
Yeah. I guess you say Money Mark.
Money Mark.
He already made it technically.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh, you're saying like up and coming?
Yeah,
like
up and coming.
And even including Money Mark, I think he's better than Money Mark. You ask me. Money Mark just got the youth with him.
Kinda right.
He got the youth with him. Money Mark got the youth with him.
All right.
Yes. No Savage. Rapping wise, I think No Savage is better than Money Mark. Like spitting bars. Money Mark
No Savage sound like he been doing.
Yeah, because No Savage telling stories in his music, and that's what I like. Money Mark is a good rapper. You get what I'm saying? Like he just be rapping.
Sounding the same.
Yeah, it's like that same. No Savage, you can tell he go in the booth and what he's saying, he feel it. Cause you know what I'm saying? Like it's coming out like
he spit real out like
good
bars.
Yeah,
young nigga.
Like young nigga be spitting bars, and I think he only 21, 22. He young.
Same age. It's a majority of all of them.
Yeah, but I gotta go with No Savage out the city. I gotta go with No Savage out the city. But shout out to Money Mark. He a young nigga doing it. Shout out to Money Mark. Yeah.
You know, I ain't comparing to nobody, but right. I'm definitely just gonna go ahead.
You got Young Jose.
Yeah, for sure.
You can't forget about WAP either. WAP just been in the cut.
Yeah.
Who else? Who else out there? I'm trying to think so hard right now. I can't.
Shout out to all the DC rappers for DMV included. Maryland, Virginia, shit. The Yo.
Yeah. Yeah. Boy, there's a couple good Baltimore rappers too. Like YBS School.
Lord.
It's really established though. YBS School, I like School.
No, I'm just naming rappers that's good though from the area.
Baltimore got some good rappers though. Baltimore got some good rappers.
Yeah, they sneaky.
Yeah. You listen to Band?
Yeah. Yeah.
How you feel about him? Like,
yeah.
I don't really listen to his music.
I don't have his music on my phone. But I get on YouTube and watch his videos if you know what I'm saying? Like, just, okay, I see him. Let me see what he's doing.
That diss song he did, that was like, all right.
Yeah, it wasn't even no diss to be honest. It was just one of those.
It's like, he did it right.
I'm rapping, right. Yeah. Like, he let it be known that it was just a song. He just, like, people got any feelings about it, but he rapping. He made it clear, but if you felt some type of way, he didn't care. You know what I'm saying? So,
one from like 50 Cent, the little thing he did.
Yeah, like 50 Cent, that's who it was. I was thinking, who did it before? 50 Cent, yeah.
I think that's where he got the beat
from. Yeah, 50 Cent, yep. That's why they said Pop Smoke was going to be the next 50 Cent. Because he had that same,
50 Cent was kind of on the gram, like, sometimes, like, showing that he was always with him and stuff like that. So I'm like,
it's crazy.
I was definitely saying it, because Pop Smoke, before he died, like, he was doing a lot of interviews, popping up on the internet every day, kind of.
Like, he was only 20.
Just dropped the album at that, too.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't listen to him. I didn't. I heard his songs before, but I ain't listened to it because it was like, if you go to his album, to me, just me personally, I ain't dissing him, but I'm just saying, like,
it's a certain kind of music that he makes, though. Yeah. So it's like, it'd be for, like the New York people. They love that type of music, bro. Like, they go hard for that.
Yeah, for a New York dude, that, right, exactly.
They go hard for that.
Right,
like, we may not like it, but it's like, it's people out there that, like, realize love that type of music.
The main person out of New York, I really be listening to is Young Mo.
That make you want to go outside and just fight and do something to somebody music.
Nah, Young Mo is definitely, tough.
Yeah. Who else? I Am No Feast coming up the city too. Yeah, I like No Feast. Who else? Can't even say Smacky.
JD Ruff is tough though. For sure.
You said, whoa, wait, did you just say not Mackie?
Nah, I said I can't even say Smacky.
Oh, Smacky? Oh, alright.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
it. If he ain't ever had his situation, he probably would have been, you know what I'm saying, still doing his thing. You know, you hip. You hip. Why you laughing? Cause Smacky cranked though. Smacky had a little run when he was out here.
I'm just saying, like
Smacky cranked.
You haven't even mentioned, and I feel like it's a little bit of like.
So y'all feel like Young Manny took off yet?
What?
Like the Young Manny and like Zan man.
Oh no. Well, Manny,
y'all feel,
for sure,
y'all
for
still
sure.
establishing like up and coming or like.
See, it's a on and off.
I thought we were talking about just DC though.
Oh, just DC.
Yeah, that's why I said that.
Well,
I thought we were talking about DC.
Well, honestly,
he said just DC. I made sure I asked. He ain't say DMV.
No, I did say DMV.
You said DC.
When this
that's why I said no Savage. I'm not gonna say no Savage is the best in DMV. Right. I think he the best in the city.
When this podcast get released, you gonna definitely rewind it and you can hear it.
Oh, you probably did. I thought you said just DC though. That's why I was only saying DC rappers.
Nah. Well, I mean, to you it was like, yeah, who is the best? But I had shouted out DMV and everybody. But you know what I'm saying? Like I said, as you diss some rappers like you didn't even mention, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Baby 50.
I said Baby 50. I did. The first thing I said no Savage, then I said JG Rip. I said I want to say Baby 50, but I don't feel like he up there with them yet. Cause he just started like a year ago. But I don't feel like he up there with them yet.
No Savage?
No, yes, no Savage and JG Rip. I don't feel like Baby 50's up there with them yet. He's still hot. He doing his thing, but he not up there with them yet. As far as like talent wise, cause he's still learning to me. I feel like he's still learning how to make music in the process. Even though he putting stuff out, I feel like he's still learning. Yeah. That's why some songs be better than others. Because like I feel like he's still learning, which is okay. Cause for him to be where he at and still learning, that's good. Cause he's doing alright. You know, I ain't hating on him. He doing good though.
Sure, man. I can't argue with that.
Nah, you can't.
But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead. Try to and you was basically saying like DMV wise, right?
Yeah. So, and of course, if you talking about DMV, you can't forget about Cuzzo.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Of course. First and foremost, you hear me? Like, of course. But other than that, you know what I'm saying? In the DMV, it's a lot of time. I ain't about to sit here and think about the whole DMV, to be honest with you. That's too much. That's too much. I just say DMV look good though. I say DMV look good.
Too much.
DMV look good. Right, I say that we in good hands.
I hope they all make it.
Yeah.
We need some new people to represent.
Me too. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Bro, cause like it don't like Wale. Like when people think of DC, bro, they always think of like Wale and stuff like that, bro. It's like And then Glizzy, he really ain't put the stamp like most people know about Glizzy, but like
it's too long, my brother.
Go over Wale when they think about us. Like he don't be really.
Yeah, we do need somebody to really put on for the DMV. I mean, don't get me wrong, Trill been doing it. You know what I'm saying? But Trill ain't mainstream, like, nah, not even that he always in the situation, because Kodak still was doing him when he was in the situation.
But I feel like if they was out though, to even still, you know, continue their platform and everything they had going on, like, just imagine what they could have established.
Yeah, that's true. You know that's true. Even if they was working together, imagine if Trill and Glizzy was never beefing and would have been working. Y'all would have been like Rich Homie Quan and Thug.
A lot of talent in that.
Yeah.
A lot of talent.
Yeah, DMV look good though. DMV look good. DMV look good.
So, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave it on like that.
What about Virginia?
Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get it on that. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, but you know what?
Young Mo. I can't do that. Young Mo.
From Virginia?
Yes, Young Mo's from Virginia. Yeah, I can't do that. Young Mo.
Shout out to Chris Brown. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and for real.
Wait, never like Chris Brown rap Virginia.
I was trying to let that go.
You gotta look that up to find it out,
man. For real. He gonna say Chris Brown.
But look though.
You don't need count for that, bro.
Look though, man.
That's what I know.
That's crazy.
You don't need come back.
Look, that's crazy. But look though.
He going up to the West Coast. He don't even talk about Virginia. Only time we talk about
hey, look, all right.
You know he did,
look,
but he ain't had no choice. You know what I'm saying? Because his mother was in it.
Music-wise,
all that cat stuff.
Music-wise, we're gonna keep it as Chris Brown. I'm gonna mark off for real.
Nah, but Young Mo though, you probably not here for Young Mo.
Chris Brown definitely.
Yeah, for sure. That's our generation, Michael Jackson. Easily.
Well, versatile artist.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and leave it off right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure. Slide through. You know what I'm saying?
No problem, brother. You know
what I'm saying?
Elbows.
Yeah, elbows. You know what I'm saying?
Keep it clean.
The Corona, man. You got to Any other day I dab him up for sure.
Nah, but for real. Last but not foremost, you know.
What's up?
Everybody stay safe, you know. Stay safe. Take care of yourself. and stay clean. You know, that's it. Stay smart.
Yeah.
Stay smart.
Just go ahead and keep washing your hands. You go ahead and keep tuning in to Disrealized Sports.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be safe out there. Peace.